All right, you're here with Marty and Ken again. Couple more questions. I'm going to get them out this Friday. So, Ken, let's dive straight into it. What is the first home loan grant?
Great question, Marty. First home loan grant is essentially free money, believe it or not. There is such a thing.
Bollocks.
Yeah, right, it is. It's a grant from Kia Order for first home buyers that helps them to get into their first home. It is free, you don't have to be repaid, but there are some criteria to qualify for it.
There's always a hope.
Always criteria. Essentially, the grant can be up to $5,000 of free money for a single person or single application, excuse me, and $10,000 for a joint application. The criteria are very similar to the KiwiSaver criteria, so you have to be involved in KiwiSaver for 3 years,
Yeah.
contributed at a minimum amount, be over 18 years or over, and purchasing your first home. The extra criteria are that you have to earn as a single person less than $95,000 a year, or as a couple of 150. And the big trick around the first home loan grant is it's capped at a certain house price.
Yeah.
So you have to purchase, to be eligible for the money for the free grant, you have to purchase below a certain price. In Dunedin, that price is $425,000 for an existing property and $550,000 for a new build, which makes it slightly challenging.
Yeah, very.
Yeah. But as a real estate agent, you'll know there are still some homes in that category.
Especially at the moment. Yeah, and there are definitely way more properties, way more options.
Yeah.
Okay, Ken, next question. How can my parents help me?
Great question, Marty. It is becoming more and more common for parents to help their children into a house, especially their first house.
Yeah.
There's a couple of ways that can happen. The first way, really, and not as common now, is a guarantee, where the parents guarantee your loan.
Yeah.
It's the least preferred method. It's slightly risky from a legal perspective. No issue with it, really. People still do it, but a far more common and easy way of doing it is just through a pure gift. So, i.e., parents gifting their children a deposit. Now, the banks really like to see a 20% deposit, and it's becoming more and more common for the gift from a parent to make up part of that deposit to get a child to 20%. The gift can be, the parents have to sign a form just to say that it is a gift with no expectation of paying it back, or alternatively, it can be a deed of acknowledgement, which very simply just means that when the house is eventually sold, the parents may expect to be paid back then. So once again, it's becoming a very, very common way of helping children with their first home. Banks love it. Not so great for parents, I guess, if they have to give you a bit of money. But once again, there are ways of doing that. They can either, if they don't have savings, they can use the equity in their existing home to draw down money.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so very quickly then, thanks for that, Ken.
No worries.
Question 3, Highlanders or Hurricanes?
Highlanders every day. Always the Highlanders. No matter who they're playing, I always take the Highlanders.
There you go. Highlanders 13+. Bet responsibly.
Excellent.
Cheers, Ken.
Thanks.
See you guys next week.